he just got baptized. Man, this whole town give me bad vibes. And my pronoun is just that guy. Don't be that guy. Am I falling from the sky or falling in your hand? Is it a disguise or is it in your plan? Can you tell me why when I don't understand? Am I at the end or did I just begin? Show me. Show me.
Don't forget me.
I'm a young man, getting what I came for. Cause I work hard, I got everything I prayed for. Money came fast, so now I take my day slow. Me and Craig, just like MJG and A-Ball. Talk that talk, I just bought her flowers on a weekday. Baby, why would I cheat? You my cheat day. You a treat, that's right. You a snack. Fighting with your jeans, cause you got it like that. Well, okay, tell me what y'all fake. Mad about the date, now I'm great. Cause I remember when I ain't have a wait on a date. Only had enough to pay for matinee. Now I'm straight, every morning feeling like a Saturday. Well, they doing nothing, got a lot to say. How you never had COVID, you still got no taste. Saw a girl I used to date, she pretend we was friends. She like, OMG, know it's been a minute. Tell me where you been, huh? Been about it, hey. Back up off me, man, it's getting crowded. Hey, when I'm in Cali, got it in and out it. Whole lot of goofies in the spot, so I'm dipping at it. Adios. In the gym, getting brolic. At the party, we don't bother anybody. Always kept it solid. You know I always kept it solid. Riding through the city in the place I dwell. We just two young fellas in the ATL. We don't never cause trouble when we out in the streets, but then whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police, I was shook. He was shook, but I kept it cool. Pulled us over on the shoulder just to say he dug the tunes. Then he let me off with a warning, we was on our way. 45 in a 50 till I hit the highway. Been about it, glory to the Father, I don't do the drama. I went vegan for the weekend, now I'm back to beef and broccoli. Sipping sake, practice wabi-sabi, I don't need a thotty. My girl got that body yaddy, when we walk inside the party, they like, OMG, know it's been a minute, tell me where you been, huh? Been about it, hey. Back up off me, man, it's getting crowded. Hey, when I'm in Cali, got it in and out it. Whole lot of goofies in the spot, so I'm dipping at it. Adios. In the gym, getting brolic. At the party, we don't bother anybody. Always kept it solid. You know I always kept it solid. Set in stone, except the ring that's on the left hand. Told her if you ever cheat, I would give you second chance. What you mean? Second chance, that's gonna be your next man. Can't have no one in them G9, I'm just your X-Man.
If I'm cheating, a cheated girl be my next plan. Alimony in the tithe, hold your head, fam. Don't know where we from, better check, man. You ain't from New York, you a Nets fan. All talk, no walk, Fessa X-Man. Streets will lift you up and shoot you down. Look at X-Man. All dogs go to heaven, rest in peace to X-Man. All pride coming from my bride, feel like Steadman.
Yeah, you know the drill. You know the drill. You know the drill. I'm in tip-top shape. They in tip-top shape. I'ma fix my play. You know the drill.
What is up, everyone? Hey, welcome to Hack Smarter Live. Guys, freaking check it out. I finally got my swag. Hack Smarter, not harder. I have the tank top, the shirt, the long sleeve sweatshirt, and then my black hoodie on. should hopefully be showing up tomorrow. At least that's when it's scheduled to be delivered. But hey, good to have all of you here. For those of you new, let me explain a little bit about what is going on. First, I'm streaming live on 3 different platforms. So you're welcome to join on whatever platform works best for you. I do my best to keep my eye on the chat in every platform via restream. So I'm streaming right now on YouTube, LinkedIn, and Twitch. On YouTube and LinkedIn, you can just find me under my name, Tyler Ramsbey. Over on Twitch, I stream under the name hack_smarter. So YouTube and LinkedIn is Tyler Ramsbey. Twitch, it is hack_smarter. And hey, if you are new and you're like, what the heck did I just stumble across? Who's this weird dude wearing a hacking shirt talking to the camera? Well, my name is Tyler. I am a pen tester by day. Pen testing just means I get paid to legally hack companies, banks, hospitals, big businesses. I hack them before the bad guys do. I give them a report at the end and say, hey, you might want to fix this before the real bad guys come and pwn your network. And in the evening, we stumble our way through various ethical hacking labs, and I try to teach as I go. So super excited to have all of you here. I'll check out chat. Let me get Restream pulled up. We have Zero Cool getting first blood over in the chat. We got OP Kevin. We got Golfer Garrett. We have Grim Actual, Cyber Nerd Dante, what is up? Hazy Os, if I'm saying that right. The Lino, who is new, said, what is this all about? Well, I just told you, you're welcome to hang out and chill with us. We got Dario TG, we got Kimberly Can Fix It, what is up? We got Katie Flores. We have 0xD1C, good to have you here as well. Dario TG, did I already say that? Yeah, I did. All right, I'll say hi to you twice, though. We got Jeremy Greenwood. Good to have you here, my friend. Thomas Marquette, if I'm saying that correctly. Nixar. Looks like Nixar really enjoys my music. Nixar, I can play more of it for you, but hey, I'll just say this, Nixar. I won't ban you yet, but here's my rule for my chat. No douchebags, and you have come across as one, so I recommend you lay off the language and the negativity. Otherwise, I'll just ban you because I could really care less whether you watch. Anyways, we get Ambiaris here, if I'm saying that right. COD, COD, Ox. I apologize. I can't say your name, VJ. But you said how to clear all OWASP top concept. Try Hack Me has some good rooms on that. I actually have a series on that. We got Cypher and Dario again. Hengi, good to have you here. Wow, everybody jumping in. Hey, real quick. What up, Trevor? Good to have you here. For those of you I can't talk. For those of you lurking who haven't said hi in chat, you should say hi. Would love to hear from you. Do want to do a quick promo for a few things. Number one, if you like the HackSmarter swag, you can get some for yourself. If you go to store.hacksmarter.org, I will drop the link in chat. I have no markup on my stuff, so I'm not like making money from it. I literally just designed it for myself, and I thought, hey, if I'm going to make it for me, I'll just make it available for other people to buy. And it's the high quality stuff. That's my biggest concern when I buy custom swag is often the swag is just terrible quality. Guys, I can vouch now, this is good quality. So I have bought all of this. I'll add new things soon. Was looking at all the apparel. So I'll be adding a bunch more apparel to this for both men and women. And if you have kids and you want something, let me know and I can add something special for kids. But feel free to get HackSmarter swag, especially if you're going to be at a conference. So I will be at DEF CON this year and Wild West Hacking Fest Deadwood. And it would be amazing if we had a bunch of people just rocking HackSmarter swag. I'm hoping to buy some swag. I pay the same price as you guys do, so I don't get any discounts on it. But I'm going to try to buy a bunch of swag, give it away at DEF CON. We'll see, because that's going to get expensive. Yo, what is up, Malware Cube? Good to have you here. I'm glad that my number one fan of my rapping skills is in chat. Good to have you here. But yes, this is the new swag that I have made. Make sure you check it out. I'm rocking right here this premium sweatshirt. But like I said, I bought all of it, and it's all really good quality. My favorite one that I still don't have yet, because the first one I bought was, I think, out of stock, the size. So I repurchased it. Should be here tomorrow. But this is the one I'm really looking forward to based on, my Black Hoodie On song. It's literally a black hoodie that says Black Hoodie On. I just think it's clever, and I'm excited. I'm going to wear it every day. Who cares about washing it? I'll just spray it down with cologne every day. Yeah, dude. Hey, cheat codes. DM me on Discord, dude. Would love to have a chat. Would really appreciate it. The other thing, for those of you joining on the other platforms, I do stream live on all the platforms, like I said, but my main platform is YouTube. So if you don't sub to me to YouTube, sub to me on YouTube, you should. This is the link to my YouTube channel. You can see I have over 500 videos, which is honestly crazy. And that's my main platform. So let me drop it there. On my YouTube channel, you get access to videos, shorter videos. So we have this one right here, some detailed walkthrough videos and all that stuff, as well as if you go to the live tab, if you ever miss a live stream, you can scroll through and watch every live stream I've ever done from the very, very beginning. So make sure y'all check that out if you haven't already. Yeah, Kimberly, I'm so excited. Make sure you send some pictures of the black hoodie on, black hoodie on. I'm pumped to see it. But okay, y'all, the plan for today is we are going to stumble our way around on VulnLab. Let me go ahead and get this box launched real quick, and then I'll go back to sharing my screen. They control all the boxes from Discord, so I'm just going to get that set up real quick. Give me just a moment. Yeah, Hazem is correct. So if you want the highest quality stream, I also agree. Twitch just does live streaming better. So the highest quality stream, you can find it on Twitch. I will drop it over here, my Twitch link. I don't have a stream that goes over setting up Kaido, but if you log into Kaido, TCM Security in there, when you like make your Kaido free Kaido account, there's a whole detailed video by TCM Security on how to set up Kaido that I recommend. But anyways, that's my Twitch account. But like I said, you can watch on Twitch, YouTube, LinkedIn, whatever works best. Twitch just has slightly better quality than the other platforms from my experience for the live streaming aspect of it anyways. But okay, I got this machine launched. Jump over here, make sure I can ping it. And I can. Beautiful. All right, so what we are going to be doing tonight, first, let me give another quick introduction of what generally goes on for those of you new to my stream. So Hack Smarter Live, or just when I jump on live stream, is usually a mix of a few different things. Generally, I use this time to make some standalone videos for my YouTube channel where it kind of feels like you're in a TV show where I hit record and then do like an introduction again, and I make a standalone video on the spot for my YouTube channel. But then other times, it's just kind of a chill stream. We hang out, we do some hacking, and we just chill. So that's what this stream is going to be. Not recording anything for a standalone video. We are literally just going to work through VulnLab. I'm sure I'm going to fail about at least 15 to 20 times because VulnLab is hard. If you haven't done VulnLab, it's really hard, but I learned so much every single time I do it. So for those of you who never heard of VulnLab, let me just show you that platform real quick. If you go to vulnlab.com, and I'll grab a link here and drop it in chat. Here is VulnLab. It is a pen testing and red teaming lab environment created by XCT. If you've never heard of XCT, he's one of, if not the top player in Hack the Box, has made many of the highly rated machines on Hack the Box, and just is an incredible person, very genuine person. And this environment is amazing. The best environment that I have found for standalone CTF machines. But you see there's over 120 vulnerable machines, everything from standalone machines, which is what we're going to do today, to big Active Directory environments with multiple force that require bypassing modern defenses. Amazing. And they have various difficulties from easy to advanced. One thing I always like to show people, and I'm going to get it pulled up and then I'll share my screen, is what XCT himself says about VulnLab. Because if you go into VulnLab and you're expecting try hack me or hack the box, you are going to be disappointed. I need to level set your expectations when you go into this. If I go over here to recommendations, I want to show you how he explains this. All of the machines are trying to teach something new, so even the easy ones will at times get you stuck. I can vouch for that. I have been stuck, I think, on every easy machine. Easy. This is where real learning starts, either from blog posts, articles, videos, or walkthroughs. And this goes for even more than VulnLab, like try hack me, hack the box. This is such a good thing to keep in mind right here. I encourage you to treat looking at the walkthroughs as something normal and not as a sign of defeat. The best way of learning is trying for a while, failing, trying, at least for me, failing again, then failing some more, failing a lot more, and then some more failing, and then finally learning about possible solutions for the next time you encounter such a situation. So VulnLab is significantly more difficult than both Try Hack Me and Hack the Box, at least from my personal experience. But the other thing I love about VulnLab, if we go over to community submissions, check out these rules of what they're looking for community submissions. This is not a silly, puzzly platform. So here's what they're looking for. Real-life pen test and red teaming scenarios on Windows or Linux. The ideal submission is something that you exploited yourself on a test and will be useful to know about for other members of the lab. Real-life binary exploitations, difficulty-wise, blah, blah, but here's the big thing. We are not looking for web-based vulns unless they're uncommonly... Actually, that's not the big thing. I don't mind web-based vulns. Here's what I wanted to highlight. We are not looking for CTF-style machines, which is like... Thank you. Now, I know those of you watching this, you're like, wait, what is the difference? A CTF-styled machine is a machine that's very... you just solve a bunch of puzzles, and it doesn't really teach you how to hack things in the real world. It's very like crazy steganography, pulling silly things out of images, kind of makes it look like Hollywood, but is not realistic. It's actually quite difficult to make realistic machines, which is why I really love VulnLab. Let me stop sharing just for a minute so I can close out this page. This page is only for VulnLab members, hence why I'm not sharing the full URL with you guys. But here we go. Actually, I'm going to, I keep jumping back and forth. I need to log into Notion real quick and start getting notes pulled up. And then I will go back to sharing my screen. Hey, Jeremy. Jeremy says VulnLab is awesome. Jeremy, how much VulnLab have you done? Like, do you have an active sub to it? What's your favorite machine? Would love to know. All right. I use Notion for my note-taking stuff. I just have a free version of Notion, so if you want to take notes like I do, it doesn't cost you anything. But I think I do need to update this IP. I told you guys I was done going like this, but I'm not done because I need to grab the IP again. All right. Now maybe I'll stop taking my screen away. So we need to erase all of this. When we were doing this at the end of a previous stream, my VPN was broken. So we have to discount everything here. We'll have to start from scratch. Talk about the sub. Yeah, happy to. And also, guys, the cool thing about just doing this live stream, because it is so low-key, I have no plan to even finish this machine today. So we'll stumble through, but it's just kind of hanging out together. So if you have questions about careers or pen testing or anything like that, feel free to ask it in the chat. Happy to answer those questions as we go. As far as subscriptions go, you have a few different access options to VulnLab. You can do a Patreon, which is $10 to $15 a month, or that translates roughly to dollars, USD. So you can do Patreon, you can do VulnLab 90, 45 for 90 days of access. I did the VulnLab 365 when I signed up, but that is now all sold out. People have asked me, Tyler, when are they bringing it back? And my answer is, guys, I don't work at VulnLab. Ask VulnLab. I don't know when they're bringing it back, but I'm happy I got it. I got the VulnLab 365 access, but those are your access options to VulnLab. All right, let's go ahead and just kick off some scans and see what we have going on. We're also going to update our Etsy host file with the IP. The Etsy host file in Linux is what resolves the IP to the domain name, just so we don't have to remember the IP. We can just search for it by the domain name. So we'll do sudo nano Etsy host. And we'll drop down to baby down here. Like so. All right. Let's see if we have... Okay, this looks a lot better now. We're seeing ports that were not open before. If you guys remember the last time we did this machine, I think it was Tuesday night at the end of doing a Try Hack Me walkthrough, and like nothing was open besides some strange ports. So right away we see we have DNS, Kerberos, SMB, lots of things, LDAP from what I can see. So we have some good ports open that we're going to be able to dig into. And although we do have these hints, so when you do a VulnLab machine, it gives you hints. So we see like user, it says look into anonymous LDAP access, root is look at user privileges. I will treat this like an actual pen test, and we'll spend time enumerating each one of these ports because, hey, maybe we'll find a piece of information that will help us later on. And also, let me explain to you what the syntax is I just did here. If we look up here, I like to use RustScan for port scanning when I'm doing CTFs just because it's easier to remember the syntax. But to do what I'm doing with RustScan, we just do RustScan command, -A, and then we want to specify our target, which is baby.vl. Remember, I just added the IP, so it resolves as baby.vl or baby.vulnlab. And then what we're telling Ruscan is saying, hey, any open port that you find, we want you to pass that open port over to nmap, and then run nmap on every open port with the -A flag. If you know nmap flags, you know that -A means throw like all the enumeration scripts at it, and let's see what is running on these ports. Whoops. And we'll let it do its thing. In the meantime, I haven't really done much here. I'll grab a drink of water. Jeremy said, I've been a member for 2 months. I really like Breach, Tengu, Baby, Mythical, and Puppet. Oh, cool. So you've done Baby. Sweet. Well, if you hang around for a while, I might ask for some sanity checks. That's the nice thing about streaming, especially if someone has done the machine. I don't want like a spoiler, but sometimes I'm like, hey, is what I'm doing a complete rabbit hole so I don't waste my time? And they'll be like, yeah, it's a rabbit hole. So I might recruit your services for that. Just slowly going. We can already begin enumerating some of this stuff. So like 53 is going to be a DNS. So we can begin just doing some basic enumeration. If we do hacktricks. Is it .cloud or book? It's now book. They changed their domain. And we can just search for DNS up here. I always find this, I'm curious, for those of you who have been using the new Hacktricks website, is it buggy to you or is it just me? I feel like it's buggier than the old rendition of it, which I don't even know what they actually changed, but. Why is this not here? Did they not used to have a full section on DNS? This is odd. Has anyone else noticed this about the Hacktricks website? Someone tell me in chat. If you've had these same weird issues, like pen testing DNS used to be full of information. You can't use Google anymore. Here's the pen testing DNS one. Isn't that odd? I don't know why it seems just to be like buggy, but I've had this experience ever since they switched to the new domain and somehow got themselves delisted from freaking Google of all things. How do you remember commands and notes? So here's the thing when it comes to ethical hacking. It's less about remembering commands and more about developing a certain way of thinking. And really thinking outside of the box and thinking, how can I use something but abuse it? How can I exploit this? As far as remembering syntax, I don't. Like, I forget the syntax for all this stuff all the time, especially when you move into cloud. So I also do some cloud, Azure, AWS stuff. Always forgetting the syntax, always looking it up. Oh, it's usually like that with Dark Reader plugin. Maybe that's my issue is I have Dark Reader enabled for it. No, I didn't even have it enabled. Look, I have it turned off. So even odder. So it's less about remembering commands and more about thinking. So even here, when we're going to do some DNS stuff, I'm literally just going to walk through Hacktricks, which is a really good resource when it works, and we'll see what information we can find, and I'll explain it as we are going. Looks like our nmap script is still running, so we'll go ahead and jump over to our notes. I like to make my notes in its own window here, and we'll go ahead and make an H2 for DNS, and we'll just look at some things for DNS, see if we're able to find anything. Cheat Code said, aside from speed, is there any other benefit to using Ruscan versus Nmap? No. I used to only use Nmap for a very long time. And even speed isn't even that big of an advantage. Like, if you use the right flags with Nmap, it's about the same speed. All right, let's grab some of the ports that matter. We know that these are all just standard Microsoft stuff, not going to be super helpful. We have, okay, this stuff will be helpful. Let's grab all of this scan stuff and add it to our notes and glance through it real quick. And then we'll continue our enumeration. Why do we want DNS? We can do zone transfers and other things to possibly find vhosts or other things that might be hidden from us. Yes, exactly, Zero Cool. Which one is more realistic? Vulnlab, Hack the Box, or Try Hack Me? Vulnlab, definitely. So, like I said, we have DNS here, 53, Kerberos, 88. These all kind of go together with SMB, so I like to go like this and put them together right here. Like so. We have LDAP. RPC. Secure version of LDAP, I think. And RDP. And with RDP, we already see the name of the domain controller, which is what we're attacking. So this is going to be an Active Directory machine, it looks like. And it's called babydc.baby.vl. So it's going to be worth adding that to our Etsy host file as well. So we'll drop down to baby down here, and we'll just add that as a line so it resolves to that IP. Like so. Yeah, auto recon is good too. I just haven't used much of auto recon. I've done it all manually, but auto recon is an amazing tool by my friend Tiberius. So, especially for those of you studying for something like the OSCP, check it out. I have a video coming out on Tiberius' channel sometime in the near future. It's nothing like ice cold water, guys. I love the taste of just ice cold water. What's the landing page for Hacktricks? I don't know. Book.hacktricks.wiki. What just happened? Oh, that's what I wanted to go to. So we have another DNS name host, sort of, yeah. Kind of. It's just if we run any Active Directory tools, we'll want to include the domain controller in our Etsy host file. The rest of this looks good. So let's go ahead and begin with our DNS enumeration. We have simple DNS plus. We'll just do some really light DNS enumeration. We're not going to go deep into it, but we can try dig request. So this record, the record any will ask the DNS server to return all the available entries that it's willing to disclose. So we can go ahead and give that a shot. We'll go like this. We're first going to ping baby.vl. So I have the IP, and then we're just going to run that command. We'll change the victim to, what is it, DC. What did I call it? babydc.baby.vl. All right. babydc.baby.vl, and we'll drop in the IP here. All right, and that doesn't give us anything helpful. Sometimes you'll see other vhosts here that we're able to enumerate, but not today. We can try a domain transfer with the domain. Let's go ahead and do that to see if we can get any other information there. Our domain, we'll call it babydc.baby.vl. And our DNS IP is going to be, of course, the same as the domain controller in this case. Zone transferred failed. And honestly, that's about the extent of what I'm going to do for DNS enumeration. We'll call it nothing interesting. From here, it looks like we have Kerberos, which we can... Well, honestly, Kerberos is going to be more for post-exploitation or once we have credentials. Without credentials, there's just not much we can do with Kerberos. We have SMB, though. That's going to be worth at least digging into and checking out. We'll just drop it in there. And when it comes to SMB, the first thing to check is whether or not it allows us to anonymously access SMB shares and read the SMB shares and possibly write to the SMB shares. We could drop like a .link file and try to steal some hashes. I doubt it's going to work for us to read it, but let's go ahead and try it. I think, now I'm probably going to mess up the syntax here. I think it's SMB client -L for list, and then we're going to do two backward slashes, 10.10.121.48 ended by one backward slash. And nope, that's not the way to do it. How about that? We'll do anon. Anonymous login was successful, but you can see we were unable to do any workgroup listing. Now, what we're looking for there is if I was able to do that and see workgroups, then possibly we can enumerate through the shares and find something interesting. Now, in the real world, I've actually been able to get domain admin this way, where I was able to read a script that has some credentials in it. I then enumerated the service account those credentials are for, and the service account had DC sync privileges on the domain, which if you know Active Directory, that allows me to dump all of the hashes. I had the KRBTG account, created a golden ticket, and then I had full access to their domain controller as domain admin in the real world. So Every once in a while you'll see this. It's always worth checking when SMB is open. We also know that if we find credentials, we can come back to SMB and continue to enumerate there. We'll say anonymous access. Hey, bro, can I ask a question? Yeah, for sure. All right, let's scroll back up. What else do we have here? We have LDAP. So here's what the hint was pointing us at. Let's go ahead and enumerate LDAP and see what information we might be able to find here. Hey man, I just created a website. How can I access my API? There's way more complexity than I'm able to answer. You would have to give a lot of information. Would suggest you ask almighty ChatGPT and provide the source code and stuff. Anyways, let's go ahead and do some LDAP enumeration. So if you don't know how to do that, over here in Hack Trips, we should be able to do it. Actually, if I just go back to where I was at, on this left side here, we have all the different ports that we can pen test, and we have pen testing LDAP right here. So the use of LDAP is for locating various entities, blah, 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 their directories. We have some default ports here. Information about the LDAP data interchange format. We'll see what we all are able to do. Anonymous access. So according to this write-up, just by accessing the LDAP server with an arbitrary domain name like company.com, he was able to contact the LDAP service and extract information as an anonymous user. Well, we could try that, although where's it passing the IP? Let's try LDAP anonymous bind. LDAP anonymous bind allows unauthenticated attackers to retrieve information from the domain, such as a complete listing of users, groups, computers, user account attributes, and the domain password policy. This is a legacy configuration, and as of Windows Server 2003, only authenticated users are permitted. However, admins may have needed to set up a particular app to allow anonymous binds and give out more than the intended amount of access, thereby giving unauthenticated access to all objects in AD. Let's see this. What's the question? Let's say phishing Gmail was sent to victim saying login attempt from. Click secure account now. If the victim clicks a link to secure their account, they enter their Gmail and password. The criminal gets the Gmail and password, but the victim still hasn't secured their account. I don't know if I understand. So that then reveals the Gmail was fake and wasn't to secure their account. Correct. That is what that would reveal. I'm not quite sure what you're asking, though, to be honest. All right. Let's check out LDAP anonymous binds. How do we actually perform it? I think we can use LDAP search for it. I think it's LDAP search and then something, something. Yeah, okay, cool. LDAP search, hostname, port, base DN. Where's AI getting this information from? Hey, look at that. Let's check this out. What up, NOV4? Good to have you here. A pentester guide to LDAP bind method vulnerabilities. Actually, there's a really good Hack the Box Academy module on LDAP injection, I just realized. So if you have a Hack the Box Academy account, make sure you check that out. Wait, did it show me where? Okay. LDAP search, we passed the LDAP server and the base DN. Okay. Let's give this a shot. So our LDAP server is going to be baby dc.baby.vl. And actually, I always forget the syntax for the base DN stuff. So it would be like baby. I'm just overthinking this, I think. LDAP search base. Oh, we can search for the base? Really? Let's try this real quick. I'm curious. So our target IP is going to be 10.10.121.48. That syntax did not work. Invalid option H. How do you want my host, my friend? Filter attributes. Oh, capital H maybe? Invalid DN syntax. Okay. Hey, HSISJ, I don't know what you're talking about, but whatever you're talking about is out of scope for the stream. So if you can stop with the spam about the unrelated stuff to the stream, I'd appreciate it. Can I do a video about how to create malware for Android on Kali Linux? No, because I don't know how. So this is the default naming syntax. So I think... Oh, did I close out the other one? Let's go back over to this and grab the syntax here. We're going to go like this. 10.10.121.48. And then I think it would be something like for some reason, when you read the articles and blogs, it just sounds so clear. Well, obviously not, because I'm doing this wrong. For some reason, I suck at remembering the exact syntax for LDAP. Why do I suck at it? I really don't know. Here, give me just a second. Let's cheat a little bit. That's what I did, right? Okay. Maybe I just need to do it this way. So at least I did it right. Based on how it was, like, at least in my head. There we go. So it did work. We are able to do an anonymous bind. Let's go ahead and grab this for our notes. Success. We'll drop the syntax there so we have it. And now let's look through the information that we have and see if there's anything here. I'm missing chat. Let me scroll up. Amazing video. Hey, thank you, Rob. Seriously, thank you for the kind words. Really do appreciate it. What up, Coco? Good to have you here. I agree, R2D. Absolutely. Henry said, is this all is DC? Yep. What up, Eldritch? Hey, yo. Good to have you here. All right, so with this anonymous bind, which once again, very insecure, you don't want this enabled on your domain controller, look at all the information that we can get. First, we can get user information. We have administrators and users. We have guest users, and let's just look through and see what we have. We have our guest account, a built-in account for guest access. Standard type thing there. We can scroll down. What else do we have? We have some domain computers, users, blah, blah, blah. Let's keep scrolling. We have the different groups we have. Cert publishers. All right, all domain users. I want to see if we have some specific users in here, which I'm sure we do. Okay, here we go. Now we have some users. We have a dev group right here. And we have some users in the dev group. We got Ian Walker, Leon Dyer, Hugh George, Ashley Webb, and Jacqueline Barnett. See if we have anything else interesting as we look through here. We have the information on Jacqueline Barnett, for example. I wonder if we're going to be able to find some like a password being stored in the description somewhere. We have all their names, and this is going to be something we're going to want to grab for username enumeration. We'll pull this down a little bit. Just want to see if we have any easy wins here. I also have seen it on an internal where when you dump user information, you literally have a password in the description. Object GUID, password last seen. Okay, guys, if I miss it, make sure you shout it out and tell me I missed it. Email information. We have some IT users. Object GUID, object SID. What do I think about using write-ups? I think write-ups are good. Oh, exactly like I said, guys. I told you. I've seen this in the real world where in the description, you're able to see a password being set. And that's actually you see right here for Teresa Bell. It says set initial password to babystart123. Let's grab this information for our notes. And we'll continue to look through here. We have Teresa Bell. All right. Well, one is, do we actually have access as Teresa Bell? And one thing we can use is netexec. And I'm probably going to mess up the syntax here. I'll also clear so it goes to the top of my screen. I think it's netexec SMB. And then I think it's the host. So we can do baby.vl. And then I think it's -u for the user. And our user would be teresa.bell. And then -p for the password. And our password would be baby start 123 like that, and we can just see if we have access. Is my syntax actually correct for once? My syntax is correct, but we do not have access to Teresa Bell at baby.vl. I don't think it needs to be Teresa Bell at baby.vl because it's specified. Whoops. That's specified by the domain of baby.vl, but always worth trying. Okay, I didn't think that would work. But we do have an initial password being set. So then my question is, maybe we should try password spraying on all of those users that I was stupid and didn't save. So let me go back and grab that information. And I realize I'm missing some stuff in chat. Can you use LDAP search to filter just for the user's object? You know what? I bet you can. I don't know how, though. Let's ask. Hey Tyler, question. A real pen test is a one-man job or a team effort? Generally, it's one person assigned to the pen test, but often other people are helping. The exception would be red team engagement. So like right now, guys, I'm actually on a red team engagement, which is like in the entire team working on it, seeking to emulate APT. Okay, what is the filter? So we just add object class user on the end. That's easy enough. Maybe I just want the... How do I get just... Yeah, exactly, Trevor. That's what I'm thinking. We're gonna make a list of the users, and then we're gonna do password spraying with that default password. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. So we'll copy all this just for my notes. I'll go to the right one. So here's all of our different users. We have Jacqueline Barnett, Ashley Webb, Hugh George. All right, I know we could like script this out, but I suck at bash scripting. So here's my ghetto way of doing it. I can type really fast. If this is more users, we wouldn't want to do it this way, but YOLO. It's not that big of a deal to type it out until I type it wrong, which is always a possibility. But I'm pretty good at typing. If you guys remember the typing games we sometimes play, no one has beat me yet. I think I get generally like 100 words per minute, or 140 words per minute. Maybe at the end we can play a game and we'll see if any of you can beat me. But there we go. We have a user list. And I'm just going to erase this and set this to user list. Well, no, we can keep it there. So I see how I got it. We'll drop in our user list right there. And now we'll go over to here and do nano users. Actually, let's cd into baby. I did not make a directory. Let's make a directory for baby. Cd into baby, nano users.txt. There we go, cat out users.txt, and we have our user file. And now we can do netexec, SMB, baby.vl, but I think it's dash capital U for a user list, I think. And then dash lowercase p, because we just have one password we want to pass it. And the one password we want to pass it is baby start 123. So let me copy that, drop it in there, and go like so. All right, that is not the way you do it. So let's look at help and see if we can figure this out together. Oh, not password. I guess we want to go for user. Username or file containing usernames. Oh, so we can just do a lowercase u. File containing usernames. Oh, wow. Well, doesn't that just suck? We struck out on that one. I thought surely that would work. Because clearly it's pointing us to that password for something. What other services do we have open? I thought I got all the users. You know what? Maybe I didn't. Let me go back to our basic LDAP bind here. Well, we can just go up. Teresa Bell. I'm going to manually check this now. I know we have Teresa Bell. Carrie Wilson. Do we have Carrie Wilson? Yep, Carrie Wilson we have. Joseph Hughes. I bet I typed something wrong, guys. For real. Joseph Hughes we have. Connor Wilkinson. Just checking my spelling skills here. Leonard Dyer. Yeah, that's correct. Hugh George. That's correct. Ashley Webb. That's correct. Jacqueline Barnett. That's correct. Is the guest account enabled? I highly doubt it's the guest account, but is it enabled? Does it show us if it's enabled? No, I don't think it's enabled. I don't think. Surely it's not enabled. Oh yeah, we could try local auth. Good idea. Good idea. So what local auth does is it tries to log in locally, not through the DC. We can definitely give that a shot. And that's a negative. Should get all the users. Maybe the username's slightly different. I mean, these are the usernames. We're seeing it in LDAP, right? So like we know this is the username. We have the user principal name right here and the SAM account name. So we know for sure those are the usernames. Can I do this? Will this allow me to grab information too? Wait, is the domain name accurate of baby DC? It shows baby.vl here. And that's what I'm doing. Oh yeah, good call, Lucan. Can we try to use that cred for another service? There are no other services to use that cred for. That was my same thought. I'm missing something obvious. Let's think for a moment of what we have. We did LDAP search. Anonymous bind was successful. We found Teresa Bell, whose initial password was set to babystart123! We tried to log in as Teresa Bell, but we were unsuccessful. We tried to spray with NetExec. Just going to add that to my notes. Yeah, that is the correct. It is showing that, Rob, I think. Here, let's double check. Let me do this again. Oh, it should say baby DC user. It is, isn't it? Is that correct, Rob? LDAP search. Okay, we can try that. Actually, that is what I ran, I think. Is my syntax wrong here, guys? Is there something wrong with my syntax? Why is this set to JavaScript? I was saying, is that the correct domain? Oh no, it should be baby VL. Why is it doing baby DC? The domain is something different. Oh, why am I doing local auth? Sorry. There, here's what I was trying to show. See, baby VL, which should match exactly what we see in LDAP. See that? But yeah, my bad. I had it set to local auth, but the first time we did it, I did not do it with local auth, and it failed. So we have a list of users. We have a default password that nobody is using. What if someone just changed their password to like... I'm really grabbing for straws there. Hey, Tyler, I'm a 17-year-old guy who wants to learn cybersecurity for a job. What would you recommend? How and where should I start? Hey, you know what? I have an entire video about that. Let me grab it for you real quick, my friend. Am I missing a user? What user am I missing, Jeremy? I thought I double checked that. I did check for open shares, yeah. I'm missing a user. Am I really? All right, now you guys got me curious. Let me go back to my original LDAP search. Let's do the full LDAP search. We have Teresa Bell. We have Carrie Wilson. We have Joseph Hughes. We have Connor Wilkinson. We have Caroline Robinson. Do we have her? No. We don't have Caroline Robinson. Right? Unless I'm missing something. Who else are we missing? Ian Walker. I don't think we have Ian Walker either. Oh yeah, we are. We're missing a lot of users, y'all. We have Leonard Dyer. Hugh George we have. Ashley Webb we have. Jacqueline Barnett we have. Okay, we were missing some users. Let's do this again. Oh, you're right, guys. I changed it to 321 when I was doing random testing. Yes. We have one. Caroline Robinson. All user error. Congratulations, Tyler, you freaking noob. We can delete this. I'm a noob. So then we know we have creds right here. Baby start 123. It says status password must change, which I think we can change the password remotely with RPC, and then we'll be able to fully authenticate as that user. I don't know if that's a requirement, but now I'm just curious if I can do it. Let's see. Change password with RPC. Let's try this. Caroline Robinson. Session setup failed. NT status, because I can't change it that way because our password is set to must change. Can we list shares though as her? Like, can I just authenticate anyways, basically? Status password must change. See, that's a problem. I don't think I can authenticate as her. The problem, guys, is yes, there are technically a ton of ways. I spelled Caroline wrong because I'm a genius. Is it Coraline or Caroline? Now I'm confused. It's Caroline. Okay. Baby start. Whoops. Typed that wrong. Baby start 1, 2, 3. This is the issue. In order to change your password, generally speaking, you need to be able to log in this way. But remember, RDP is open. That might actually work for us. This might work. If we try to log in via RDP, it's probably going to prompt us to update our password. Gosh, I can't type. Baby start 1, 2, 3 exclamation mark. Change user password before connecting. Okay, so we need to figure out how to change our user password. Let me just get the full error. Hit valid change. Have no fear. Look for terminal services doesn't use NLA and Nessus output or use RDP and NUM encryption. As far as I know, there's no possible way to unset those without admin. Okay, this is what I was trying to do. Is maybe NLA isn't enforced, possibly? This is what we tried before, but we didn't have anonymous access to the IPC share. That's why that failed. Okay, we don't have access to IPC. Requires access to IPC. Let's see if... See, RPC client won't work, I don't think, because we can't authenticate without it. Ooh, look at this, LDAP. We do not have access to IPC. That's our issue. You think SMB password works? I don't think it does because we don't have access. We do not have access to the IPC share, I don't think. Let's try it, though. Maybe it's something I'm missing. SMB password. Whoops. So we do SMB password locked. Oh, our user? Is locked supposed to be our user? Oh, okay, thank you. So you're saying SMB password, let's try it. R, baby dot, well, let's get the IP. Old SMB password. Baby start 1, 2, 3. I'm stupid. Let's try this again. What do you mean mismatch? I'm definitely not. Okay, maybe I am mismatching it. That's going to be our new password, but I'm going to copy it. Baby start 1, 2, 3 exclamation mark. Yes. Nice. Okay, cool. We reset our password. So now it's hack smarter 1, 2, 3, and also want to grab a link to this blog. It's kind of a reference there. Okay. We have a password. Now, I don't know if Bloodhound is overkill for this, but let's see first if we can authenticate to SMB, and then let's see if we can run Bloodhound and grab some loot. So we connected successfully. And we have some shares. And we can read and write to C. Well, that's interesting. We can read the admin share? Really? Gosh, I don't remember the syntax. If I can get my slashes right. There we go. Wow, okay. I can actually access the admin share? Why? Do I have RDP access too? I spelled it wrong. No, okay. How about... Oh, we have Evil WinRM access. Beautiful. So we'll do post exploitation. We have gained remote access via oh, did not mean to do that. Let's drop that in a code block. All right. Cool. That doesn't work. That's right. I'm on Windows. We can enumerate around. Let's check out the desktop. Do I have a user flag? Haha, I do have a user flag, but I'm not going to show you guys the user flag. You got to get that yourself. Freeloaders, but that is the user flag. It does work. I'm going to go drop that in Discord so I get credit for it real quick. Give me just a second. Boom. Challenge solved. It told me on Discord. Let me get that out of my screen now. Oh, now I broke the shell, kind of. As it happens when you hit enter a bunch of times to try to hide the flag while you're streaming, you break evil WinRM. VulnLab is a lot more difficult than Hack the Box and Try Hack Me, but I find it more realistic as well. Okay, we're just going to, you know, I fully broke this, guys. I can't get out of it. Let's try that again. All right. We have some interesting privileges, actually. There's a few privileges here that stand out to me that I don't usually see, and it's these ones right here. Backup files and directories or store files and directories. I feel like we could back up like SAM and system and then get passwords or hashes that way. We'll have to do some research on that, but I have a feeling that might be what it's directing us to. Let me go ahead and grab this for my notes. And we'll just say that we should do further research on them. These ones right here are ones I don't normally see. I think, once again, SAM and system stuff, and then we can get some passwords, I think. Let me look at chat. Let's see what I'm missing. How long have I been developing hacking skills for now? 4 years? I'm still very much a noob. I've only been in IT for 4 years. Like I landed my first IT job at IT support level 1 4 years ago. What is Evil WinRM? Is it just like shell for Windows PowerShell access? It's kind of like that, but WinRM, which is Windows Remote Management, a legit feature used in Windows. I used to use it when I was on the blue team, but Evil WinRM is so we can do it over Linux. So I'm pretty sure my hunch is correct on this, but let's read about these. So SC backup and SC restore privilege. Okay, exactly what I was thinking. Abusing the SC backup privilege is one way. A user with this privilege can create a full backup of the entire system, including sensitive files like the SAM, exactly what I said, in the Active Directory database. Okay, let's grab that for our notes. We'll grab source here. Add a hyperlink. Then with the full backup, we can extract the hashes, pass the hash, all that fun stuff. And we have those privileges. First method involves running Windows built-in utilities DishShadow and RoboCopy. DishShadow creates a copy of currently used drive, while RoboCopy copies files and directories from one location to another. We cannot copy the system files directly using regular copy commands because they're always running in use. To create the live copy, we can run the below script that performs a full backup of the C drive and exposes a network drive with the drive letter E. That seems like overkill. I don't think we have to do that. What's their next method? I think that's overkill. Look at that, I've done this before. Yeah, here's a much easier way. Remote SAM database extraction. If the user is unable, we're able to, but we could just do it remotely. Backup DC registry, we could try that. Since the security hive is also backed up, we can also extract LSA secrets. That's cool. Let's try this tool. I don't think I've ever used it. It's from 3 years ago. Will it run okay? I have no idea, but it's worth trying, isn't it? Set up a virtual environment. We'll source it. All right. install Impacket here into our virtual environment. Cool. We have it running. And this is our syntax. So is this... Hey, thank you, Mohammed, for the kind words. Python reg out. Okay, let me just read the actual tool, honestly. Just query add delete. Oh, okay. What is that virtual environment? Why is it used, and how can we use it? Anytime you run Python tools, it's always useful to run it in a virtual environment because you might install dependencies that break your other tools. So like literally anytime I'm running a Python tool, I always create a new virtual environment for it. Why'd you change the user password so you already had one? I had to change the user password because the password was expired, therefore not allowing us to actually use the account. So we had to first update the password since the password was expired. I'm going to try this. So it says target. And we have backup right there. Let's just try this. I don't know if it's going to work. We'll do baby.vl Caroline Robinson password hacksmarter123 at baby.vl backup. Why am I in my VPN folder? Gosh, I'm dumb. Do I need to actually set up an SMB share? All right, there's an easier way to do this, guys. I'm telling you. We can just back it up right here on the machine, and then we can download it with EvilWinRM. I just don't remember the freaking syntax. Here we go. This is all I'm looking for. This is literally all we need to do, I think. We'll save it to users. Cross our fingers. Basically what we'll do is we'll grab these 3 files, then we'll download them locally to our machine. We are doing the machine called Baby from VulnLab. Yeah, Juice. Thank you for joining. Yep, I do use pipex, Rob. But pipex is useful for installing the tools in their virtual environments, but not for running random scripts in virtual environments. I think it's working, guys. It might just take some time. Here, I'll look at chat real quick. My school restricted PowerShell from GUI, but you can access it from command. Why did this happen? Just because it's easy. If they give you command prompt, you can obviously run PowerShell. But I don't recommend trying to bypass your school's restrictions. That's how I got banned from using computers in high school. Don't be like me. Like legit. And I did that same thing in school. I used to use hackthisSite.org, which is like very old school. Before there was Hack the Box, before there was Try Hack Me, there was hackthisSite.org, and me and my buddy would like stay up late into the night, learn how to hack stuff, go to school and try it. And I got banned from using computers for a year when I was in high school. Like I could not touch them. They basically said if we touch a computer, they would do like legal action. And it was really awkward because back when I was in school, we didn't all have laptops, so we had a computer lab we went to. So we did like PowerPoints and stuff. I had to write my PowerPoints on a poster board because I wasn't allowed to use a computer to make my PowerPoints. It was very awkward. This is taking a long time. Oh, maybe I should have named it. There we go. Beautiful. All right, we have those backed up. Let's grab that for our syntax real quick. And now we should be able to download them. Although we want to specify the path maybe. Oh, it did save it there. I think it just did that automatically. We don't have to specify the path then. If I could learn how to type. Yep. I know it's invalid. Download successful. There it is. Beautiful. And now we should be able to use secrets dump and get the hashes, I would think. Oh, let's get out of this virtual environment. Did not mean to do that. Why do I not have that? I thought I added all those to my path. There it is, impact secrets dump. All right. Local system specifier system file. Like so. And then Sam. Okay, those are definitely files. What did I do wrong there? You guys ever seen that issue with secrets dump? All right, let's see. What is it actually looking for here? Maybe we need to do security. What? Okay, can I just do it remotely? Let's try to do it remotely. Shall we? So, it would be impact secrets dump. And then we specify the target like this. Just gonna copy this right here. Let's give this a shot. Maybe this will work better for us. Our domain is going to be baby.vl. Obviously, we need to remove all these things. Our username is going to be Caroline Robinson. All right, our password is going to be hacksmarter123. at baby.vl. And then do we need to specify what we want to do? Okay. I wonder what is going on here. Anyone have an idea without spoiling it? Something that like, oh, am I missing? Guys, chat stopped working. I apologize. I just missed all your guys' chat. I was wondering why no one was saying anything. Let me let me scroll through here. I backed up Sam 3 times. I'm a freaking idiot. Oh my goodness, I'm stupid. Did I really do that? Did I really back up Sam 3 times? Oh my goodness, I did. Oh, I'm such... You guys see that? I literally backed up the SAM file 3 times because I'm such a freaking genius. This is what I'm telling you guys. If I can be a pen tester, you can be a pen tester. I promise. I promise you. If I can do it, clearly, you guys can do it. So hopefully that encourages you. Was my evil when I'm broken now? I can't do anything? There we go. I'm just too smart. All right, let me see if I can back this up now. How dare you do that to me? Can I back up system? All right, we'll see if this works. Man, I'm so smart. Let's go look at my notes. It's probably clearly in my notes too. I'm such a genius. I backed up the SAM file 3 times and just gave it different names. Yeah, thank you for posting that, Knox. System's gonna take a little bit, as you can tell. See what I'm missing in chat. I know. I can't believe I did that, guys. I'm telling y'all, if you've never streamed before, it breaks your brain. I mean, my brain's already almost broken, but it really breaks it. And if you've ever had the experience, like let's say you're at work and you're going to do a demo on something, right? And the moment you're in Teams or Zoom or Slack and you click share screen and you know that everybody is looking at your screen, and that moment you forget how to use a computer, right? Take that times like 100, because right now it's like I'm in this little meeting, I'm sharing my screen, but according to Restream, there's 80 freaking people all looking at my screen, watching what I type and watching what I do. And I don't know why psychologically that messes with me so much, but I swear I do the dumbest of things and miss the most obvious of things when I know like people are watching. But that's what makes it fun. And also, this is why so many people don't live stream. All right, a lot of people will do all of this offline, and then they'll just make a video offline that they can then edit. They don't show this process when they copy the SAM file 3 times and just rename the name. I guarantee you, I'm not the only person who's done it, but I'm the only person doing it live on stream, because Well, I'm not trying to be someone I'm not. I'm still very much a student, a learner, a noob at this. But day by day, I'm doing my best to get a little bit better. Yeah, exactly, Tracer. Exactly. Now you take that. It's not just one person hovering over my shoulder. Right now, there are 80 people hovering over my shoulder looking at me download the system file. I'm telling you, if you've never live streamed, it's just a different beast. For those of you that stream, like Nox Lumen streams, he'll know what I'm talking about. At least I'm pretty sure you do. For people that live stream, you know what I'm talking about. Just a different beast. It's a good time for a water break. Guys, also, a sneak peek. We got our Girl Scout cookies in. Now, I shared this before. You guys will see a video. I'm doing my first ever sponsored video. All right? And probably the only one. But my daughter's in Girl Scouts. We sell Girl Scout cookies every year. And I told her, you know what? You're going to be my first and only sponsor on my YouTube channel. So cookie season starts February 10th. We're not allowed to sell them until then. But on February 10th, around that time when I make a video, there's going to be a very quick bumper video saying this video is brought to you by Girl Scouts. And then we're going to promote my daughter's Girl Scout cookies. You guys have to buy the cookies, all right? But those will be coming up. I have all of them in my basement. I'm looking at boxes upon boxes of cookies. All right, we have the file. Oh, I'm so smart. And that's what I was trying to do. All right, now we have hashes. And now I think we can use evil winrm -h for the hash. Hey, Mr. Ghost, this is VulnLab. I didn't set up the lab myself, but we're doing VulnLab baby machine. You'll buy cookies? All right, sweet. I appreciate it. I used the right part, right? Yeah, that's the right part of the hash. Is it not? Should be. It's not this. I don't think. Have I still not completed the machine? Is there more to do? There must be. That should be the hash right there. And we know that because you can see we have UID right there, RID, landman hash, NTLM hash, and that's the one we need for a pass the hash attack. Maybe if I just try it twice, it will work, don't you think? Well, let's try a different tool to pass the hash. Third time's the charm. Exactly. NetExec can pass the hash? I'm pretty sure. Hash. I see your messages, Z-Bytes. Did you ask something? I just now saw your message, Z-Byte. I don't see any other messages from you, though, my friend. I only see your message saying, are my messages not getting seen or is there a bug? But I don't see any other messages from you. So try to resend whatever message you were going to send. Jeez. You think, why would these other tools not work, guys? I don't think passing the hash is going to work. And we could try to spray the hash, but it is the admin hash. Oh, we don't want to do local auth. Maybe that's my issue too here. Let me try a few things real quick. No. We could crack the hash. We need to specify the mode for NTLM, so we'll do -m. I was just asking for the challenge name, nothing new. Someone else who asked it. Okay, gotcha. The challenge name is Baby from VulnLab. VulnLab is the platform we're doing. vulnlab.com and machines. Baby, right there, actually. Which easy on VulnLab does not mean easy, but no, we can't crack the hash. Very interesting. VulnLab's trying to push us to something else. The initial attack path, die. That's how I'm feeling. The initial attack path is too easy for VulnLab. Why is it still freaking out up there? Go down CPU usage. I'm not using Hashcat anymore. Apparently die means kill the shell. All right, let's see what else we can do with those privileges. We can back up files. We just need to find a backup that we really want, or a file that we really want. Surely I can't just read that. Okay, no I can't. So what if I don't think this will work. Okay, it's not a key. How can I just save root.txt to that? You didn't dump full creds. Did I not? Why is my CPU freaking out? There we go. Is it just copy though? I have a feeling it's something more. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to do, is backup mode. That's what I'm thinking. Oh. That didn't work. Oh, shoot. Oh, no, that's not the flag. Nope, I can't read it that way either. Oh, that's a directory. What? All right. I hate when the tool doesn't tool. I agree. Is it possible to use the hash on PS session? What do you mean? You're really close here, but you're trying to auth this built-in admin. I think it's disabled. You're right about SE backup privileges, though. ChatGPT become hacker. Exactly. That didn't actually work. Don't do what I just did. It definitely didn't work. Oh, maybe we need to go like this. I'm going to try to make this weird way work, and then we'll do it the correct way. I did it. See, I can just do it my own way. Challenge solved. That's hilarious. All right, let me at least copy my syntax that I just did so I have it for my notes, and then we'll figure out how you're actually supposed to solve it. Maybe that is the way, but I don't think so. But I did technically just solve it for what it's worth in maybe an unintended roundabout way, but I solved it. Isn't that what matters on the CTF, is just solving it, right? And getting the final flag? All right, let me close this so you guys can't see the flag. That's hilarious. All right, we're back to this. But I did solve it, and I'll show it to you guys. Here, let me pull it up. And this is what matters. What matters is that I solved the machine. See? I pwned it. I'm pretty sure not the intended way, but I did it. And I hope it was unintended. Because, like, there's enough walkthroughs showing the intended way. Maybe I can make a walkthrough showing the unintended way. Let's see the proper way to solve this machine. Check out this top post. But I solved it. Oh, they use curb root. Scroll through. All right, following this article, we can abused by creating a DSH script file to create a volume converted to DOS format. What the frick is this? What is this witchcraft? I like my way I solved it. What is he doing? We can abuse. Okay, I need to read this article. headers back to the WinRM session. We move to the temp directory and upload the file to the target machine. Then we use a dish shadow as shown in the image below. If observed, it can be noticed that dish shadow is indeed executing the same commands. We enter in the dish file sequentially. After running as discussed, we'll create a copy of the C drive. And oh, we saw that method. I just thought, yo, this method seems overly complex. I'm not going to do this. Apparently, it was the right way to do it. Nope, I like my way. My way was cooler. I just robo-copied root.txt and read it. Oh, man. Oh, how did they pass the hash? What? What? Is that must be a different... No, that's the same hash. No. How do they do that? That's the same hash. Is that not the same hash, guys? He's lying. That doesn't work. That's the same hash. What? I did that. Okay, I'll use the IP instead, but I definitely did that. He's lying. That doesn't work. Okay, gotcha. Thank you, Nox Lumens. That makes more sense. Because this is for sure in the screenshot, this user screenshot right here, that is not the domain hash. That is the local administrator hash. So their walkthrough screenshot is incorrect because that's the same exact hash I have. Odd. Let's look at some other ones. Yeah, I agree, Z-Bytes. Let's do it the cool way. Forget the intended way, freaking losers. That doesn't... Oh, okay. I was going to say that does not work. Okay, that makes more sense. Nope. My way is cooler. I just copy root.txt, and you know what? If it gets the flag, it gets the flag, right? We exfiltrated the sensitive data of our target, and we completed the machine. So I will make I'll make a standalone video on my weird unintended way of getting the root flag. But guys, that's what hacking is. Someone asked earlier, hey, how do you remember the syntax? And if you cannot tell, I don't remember the syntax. I'm always looking up the syntax, but the key is, can you think outside of the box to exploit something? And I thought, hey, if we have backup privileges and our goal is to read root.txt, surely we can just back up root.txt and read root.txt, right? So keep it simple. Think about how you can exploit something in maybe an unintended way. And if you still complete the machine, you still complete the machine. So that machine, like all Volnet machines, was a lot of fun. What should you do with the hash? I didn't do anything with the hash, Zero Cool. I'll show you what we did. It's kind of silly. So the hash doesn't work because we need the domain hash. But then I realized, well, we have backup privileges. And if you go to the administrator desktop, you can see root.txt, but you can't read it. So I literally just robo-copied the admin's desktop over to temp and then read the flag myself. And here, guys, let me show you the motto, right? Hack smarter. What's it say in the bottom there? Not harder. What we literally just did with this machine is we hacked smarter, not harder. We don't need to do the custom script craziness. We just need to copy root.txt and read the file. Hack smarter, not harder. It is the motto to live by and the motto to stream by. but I will create an offline video much shorter than this one where I just guide through this, teach through it a little bit better than I did. It's hard for me to teach it while I'm learning it myself, but I'll do a little more research, teach through it, and show this weird unintended way of grabbing that. And so hack smarter, not harder. That's what we did. We got root.txt. We win. Would be great if you can answer my question. I don't know what your question is. Hey, Tyler, hope you're well. I just passed my CPTS. Amazing. Congrats. And now I feel lost on what to do as there are no jobs in my city. There's so many things, so many dynamics I can't answer for you. Because I don't know where you live. I don't know your individual circumstances, but here's what I can do. In Hack Smarter, the Hack Smarter community, hacksmarter.org is our website. If you cat out Discord, come join our Discord. And we have an entire community. Let me go to my Discord real quick. Make sure I don't show anything sensitive. All right, so when you come to the Discord here, there's a channel right here called Career Coaching. So we have all these people who are pros in the field, and here's the beauty thing about the way we do coaching. You don't pay us. Donate to a nonprofit of your choice, whatever amount you can afford. If that's $1, that's fine. We're not checking your receipts. We don't care how much you give. We don't take any of the money ourselves. We want you to donate to a nonprofit on your own. Once you do that, all of our coaches have their calendar links here. Grab a calendar link, schedule a session with one of our coaches, and you get a one-on-one session, as many one-on-one sessions as you want, and we can help you figure that out, my friend. But, all right, y'all. Really do appreciate you guys hanging out. We're almost at the 2-hour mark. I'm definitely not going to start another machine at this point. But let's see if there's anyone streaming right now. If you don't know about InfoSec streams, you should. Oh, sweet. We got a few different people. Kyrosec is always a fun person to raid and hang out with. So let's go ahead and see what he's up to. Let me grab my headphones real quick. So I'm going to pull it up on my host computer. Copy link. And hey, if you guys want to be part of the raid, it looks like over on Restream we have about 80 people hanging out. So hello, all of you. To be... What is he doing? Is he taking like a break? Oh yeah, he disappeared. I don't know how long he's going to be disappeared for. What do you think is the next stream? Sometime next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday would be my guess. I'm a Sherman take. I literally have no idea. I have no idea, dude. That's outside of my ballpark. There's another person on Hack Show Goblin or something. Let me see what they're up to. See if they're online. Oh, cool. This dude's doing some hacking right now. He has 4 people. Let's go show him some love and support. Is it only for pen testers? No, our Discord is for anyone in IT. So guys, if you're on YouTube, let me check who's watching where. If I go to channels, we have about 50 people on YouTube. Hey, all of you on YouTube, you got... Oh, what up, Laughing? Yeah, you got here right before the raid. You missed out on a lot of fun. Make sure you re-watch this live stream on YouTube. Seriously, we had a lot of fun in today's stream. You can watch the full thing on YouTube as soon as we're done. But if you guys are on YouTube, come join Twitch. Just so you can be part of the raid. You don't need a Twitch account or anything to join it. I just realized I had desktop audio up. Apologize that I was trying to talk over another person. But let's go ahead and show this person some support. I'll set up the raid. The raid phrase when we raid them is going to be everyone spam hack smarter, not harder when we do the raid. But let me get the raid set up real quick. And we're going to give them a lot more viewers. Show them some love. Show them some support. All right. Raid has been created, guys. Come join the raid. Once we get that going, I'm going to sign off. Call it a night. But do appreciate all of you hanging out with me. All right. Raid is started. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Really do appreciate you taking the time to watch me stumble through this. I will catch you guys sometime next week for the next one.